Hey guys, welcome to our new beekeeper series. This is just part one. There's going to be a bunch more. I plan to keep them all about the 5-minute mark or so to keep them packed of knowledge and not boring. So anyway, to start today, there's many ways that you can go with buying woodenware. Woodenware refers to your boxes, which you'll see here. There's many styles. I preferably run a 10 frame, medium and deep setup. Deep boxes are known as brood boxes. They don't have to be. I know a lot of people who run just mediums because of the weight. So that's really your factor, is how much you can pick up now and years to come. Some people run 8 frame deeps to save on the weight. Either way, the bees will be happy. They grow a little taller. They grow taller faster than they do wider. I've seen it both ways. So it's really in your area and you experimenting with them. The thing that I started out with was 5 frame nukes, and I built my own boxes based on the box that I had actually gotten my original hive in was a wooden box. It was not a plastic corrugated box. So from that, I just kind of copied the drawings and built from there. So if you guys like, I can post the dimensions and stuff so that you all can make your own at home with plywood very cheaply. I'll try and have those down in the description, though it may take another video to go over the dimensions because they're very particular. Anyway, so these are super cheap. I think I was $3 or $4 in each box of the 5 frame nukes, which is what this is. You can fit 5 frames wide in here. That's what that means. I also built spacers, so I only have to build the medium boxes with a 3-inch spacer. Gives me deep boxes that I can put deep frames in. That way I don't have to rebuild all my boxes. These are a great tool, and whether you do 8, 10, whatever, I suggest you have a couple of these on hand. They will help you out tremendously. When it comes over to our big boxes for our hives, these are known as mediums or honey supers. They are, I believe, 6 5/8 inches tall. I may not have that right. I think I do. So you will see that mine have a hole in the side of them. That is actually a mesh that we put to allow moisture to come out. I do not run inner covers personally. I may for the winter time to help extract moisture and stuff, but for right now I don't because of that. It's a little experiment I'm running. I suggest you try your little experiments and tests to figure out what really works best for you. Deep boxes, I'll picture some here, are all throughout my bee yard. I use them as deep brood boxes. Some of them I move into deep honey supers, experimenting to see what really works best for me and my bees. Right now I'm younger, I'm able to pick up a lot, and I know that, which is why I've experimented with deep honey boxes. They can get up to the 80-90 pound a box mark with honey, so you really don't want to hurt your back. You may want to keep it all mediums. There's many ways to go about it. The average hive will take 1 or 2 deep boxes for the brood chamber and honey. If that's the route you want to go. I currently run a single deep brood chamber, excluder, and then mediums on top for honey. That fluctuates from hive to hive, but that's generally my goal. But to each their own. You can kind of experiment around with it and figure out what your bees like and how they grow best. The tops are just normal wooden tops from Man Lake. I think these are in the $13, $14 range, something like that. And again, I have bottom boards that are all out in the field. I have all of mine in use in large hives, so I'll show you some footage. It'll be the blue bottom 2 inches or so. You'll see the bees can come in and out of that. So the boxes are all flat. The bottom boards have the sidewalls. The thing to really invest in is your woodenware when you get into beekeeping. It will cost you money, but having quality boxes that you don't have to replace as often really will help you out. So you want to make sure you're painting them or wax tipping them. You can go 2 ways, but you really want to have a couple boxes on hand as well with frames in case they need expansion room, because by the time they need the room and then you decide to order, the 2 weeks or so that the boxes or 1 week that it would take for the boxes to come in, your bees will be swarming or will be close to, and you'll have other issues. So having nuke boxes to be able to do splits is a great idea in case you get tight. They're very easy to do. I'll go over that in future videos as well. But for right now, you should definitely work on getting some hardware in. They call it woodenware. I know Manlake sells it, Better Bee sells it. There's a new company that I'll put down below that I plan to work with in the future. It looks like they do phenomenal work. So I'll link that to you all. But yeah, I will be posting these hopefully 2 a week, if not 1 a week. I plan to keep all these videos around the 5-minute mark. The next one will be about frames so that you can buy them up front too. And the third video will be about how do you buy bees. There's many options, and I plan to go over all that to inform you all. So I hope you keep watching. Please subscribe. Thanks.